We're here for Royal Rumble weekend. I'm here with one of the, well, I would say the favorites to go in and win the Royal Rumble. There we go. Chad Gable, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm here with you. We're talking Royal Rumble. The last time I talked to you was SummerSlam. We talked about going into that Battle Royal.
Sure.
So is there a different mindset going into the Royal Rumble this year? Different strategy, perhaps?
I mean, more on the line, of course. Not only is this your chance to kind of kick off WrestleMania season and all that, but it's a chance for guys like me who are this close, on the cusp, to taking that big step into single stardom to cement themselves as that. So I'm going to use this as my opportunity, man.
Of course, and talking about that single stardom, we did see that late last year with the Intercontinental Championship chase you had. Is that still something that's on your mind? Is that a goal you have for maybe 2024 to potentially take down Gunther and get that IC title?
Always, yeah. I feel like 2023 was, you might call it my emergence as a singles guy. It showed the world that it's real, possible. 2024 will be my chance to solidify it. So win some singles championships and really show everybody that I'm ready to stand on my own 2 feet.
I give you a lot of credit for over the years during your WWE career, being able to evolve and change your character and shift where you need to. And it's more of the sense of looking long term instead of, I like this now, but it may not work as well. I give you a lot of credit for that. Is there, what's the mindset being able to shift and pivot really and just continue moving forward?
Yeah, I think I benefit a lot from my amateur background, which is like dealing with a lot of setbacks. So I lost a lot in amateur wrestling before I made the Olympic team. I had to learn to pivot from that and make improvements, and it's benefited me here. And it's a little different in the sense that like the challenges to overcome are different. Like we talk about the Shorty G stuff and some of the character stuff that wasn't necessarily in my favor, but the ability to persevere and see long term that if I give them everything and over deliver with everything they give, they're going to have no choice but to give me real opportunities at some point. And now we're on the other side of all that stuff, and I think I came out clean on the other side, thankfully, and we're seeing the result.
And on Monday Night Raw, we have so many strong main event level talent. We have guys like Shinsuke and Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, and the list goes on and on. Punk is now back. Is there anybody that you see yourself potentially having those banger matches with, if not all of them, kind of going maybe from the IC title even to the World Heavyweight Championship? Is that a goal as well?
Of course. If our top titles are not your goal, then I don't know what you're doing here. But, you talk about a guy like Punk. I mean, I've had these great matches with a lot of our roster that we've already got. So to see him come back now, a guy that had left just when I kind of started coming in at NXT, and a guy I watched, in the years leading up to that. I used to have his T-shirts. I'll fully admit that, and come watch him at shows. So to be able to maybe, have a chance to throw down with him, I would love that. And it's something I'm looking forward to. Not just I would love it, I intend on it happening in 2024 because, like I said, it's going to be the year of Chad Gable as a singles guy, finally solidified. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. And in terms of the Alpha Academy, we've seen you guys, you and Otis, really, we talked last time about the strong connection you guys have, the real relationship outside of the business that really is seen on TV, and it helps, build other talent. Now you have Maxine with you. Now you have Akira Tozawa. Is there anybody else on the roster, Raw, SmackDown, even NXT, that you can potentially see joining the Alpha Academy and potentially growing this faction to a large group on Monday Night Raw?
It's hard to say because we're kind of like I don't know if you want to call it a group of misfits, but that seems to be who ends up with us. But by the time they get integrated, they become like these awesome characters. So Maxine, you saw her before she got with us. She was kind of not doing much. She was a valet and all this stuff. And then she came in and started training, and the crowd just fell in love with her, man. Like, they just got enamored with her. And it's the same with Tozawa. Like, he's one of those guys who's just so talented but hasn't gotten the chance, necessarily to show his level of talent. He came in with us, and, he does something as dumb as the shuffle, which I love. It resonates with people. Now he's getting a chance on TV. Now he's having matches, and people are seeing what an incredible athlete he is and wrestler. So I think we have this great kind of chemistry and dynamism to where you come in as a misfit, but then you show whatever quirky part of your personality you have, people get on board with that, and then all of a sudden you rise to the top as a superstar, and it's going really well.
Of course, and on Monday Night Raw, we obviously we have the Judgment Day. They hold pretty much all the gold on that show. And we see R-Truth trying to make his way into that group. He knows how to sell merchandise. He's helping them out in big ways. Is that a potential candidate to help grow the Alpha Academy?
We did a short little Slim Jim commercial type advertisement, and he was involved in that last month. And I will tell you, our chemistry was off the charts, and he's the type of guy that I think would vibe perfectly with us. So you want to come sell some shirts for us, Truth? Come on in, brother.
I love it. I love it. And this final question I'm asking everybody today. It's the Royal Rumble season, big match coming up. Is there a match in history, a Royal Rumble in particular, that you saw and it mesmerized you to the point where you're like, this is what I want to do. I want to win the Royal Rumble, point to the sign, main event WrestleMania. Is there one moment in particular that you can say that was that moment you said, I have to do that?
I just look to the moments like Austin winning, or like any time that it was a true launching pad in retrospect. I'm more of a retrospect guy to see what it did for people, because I love stuff like that. I love when it's got a legacy to where, and that kind of happened with King of the Ring as well, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of that. And when people, it gets to be a little cliche sometimes, but when they're launching pads to like real superstardom, it's inspiring to me, and that's what I want to create for myself. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited to see what you do at the Royal Rumble and continue helping build the next generation of Alpha Academy on Monday Night Raw. And good luck in the Rumble, and I appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Thank you.